Ellis, let's start with you. This is turning out to be quite a race in South Carolina. Rasmussen Reports has Romney up by 3 now over Gingrich. Gingrich making a move. What do you expect to happen?
Well, that's quite a tumble for Romney, isn't it? Listen, first of all, great theater. We're all in part theater critics here. Let's acknowledge that. And you showed a couple of great theatrical examples. Listen, it's tightening up. I think you don't really know what's going to happen. If I pretended to know, I'd be lying to you, and I won't do that.
Well, I appreciate on all levels everything that you have. It
is getting tight, though. We know that. It's getting tight.
Angela, your thoughts?
It is getting tight, but I think that Romney might pull it off, especially about this ABC interview that I heard about, that they're debating to see if they're going to interview Newt Gingrich's ex-wife. If that comes out, evangelicals are not going to support Newt Gingrich.
Liz, I just can't wait to ask this question. What do you think of the ethics of doing so?
Now, this is an interview with whom again?
His ex-wife, Marianne Gingrich.
Oh, who knows everything? You know, you make your bed and you lie in it. Sure, why not?
Figurative or literal? I don't know.
Both.
Well, turning to Mitt Romney, he is being assailed here at the same time by ABC News on Cayman Island investments. Is straight up a denial that there was any tax benefit whatsoever to being in the Cayman Islands with those investments. ABC, if this denial holds up, I mean, ABC News looks horrible here.
Well, yeah, but listen, he may skate around the Cayman controversy, but there are a whole bunch of things that promote essentially the same idea, right? Of rich guy, disconnected, living differently from the way that other people do, and highlighting
Are you talking about John F. Kennedy?
Well, I mean,
are you talking about John Kerry?
You know what?
Wait a minute, I got to understand who you're talking about, because what you've just said would fit a number of people who have led the Democratic Party and the nation.
One of the special challenges of being a rich guy.
Are you exempting Kerry?
No,
Are you exempting
I think
Kennedy?
all rich folks handle it. When you're rich and you walk into the public arena, right, you have to show people that you have some kind of common connection. Kennedy was very good at it. Mitt Romney's not quite as good at that.
So it's a question of artfulness then, not simply wealth.
It's politics. Of course there's artfulness in it.
What do you
think?
What do I think? I think there's more hypocrisy at work in the national media right now on the issue of Romney's income, his wealth, to make you vomit. This is quite a battle. Santorum going after Newt Gingrich in no uncertain terms. And I mean, it's a scorched earth campaign that he's running against Romney.
And they're going after Santorum's wife now. The fact, if we could think it's a fact, that's what they're reporting, is that her old boyfriend was, who was much older than she, with whom she lived for 5 years, was a well-known abortionist. That's all over the internet now.
That gets complicated. When we start making a candidate responsible for his wife's boyfriends.
That's right.
I think we perhaps have, no, there's no perhaps, we have gone too far to that place. I think I'm going to turn to some other issues rather than Republican candidates, but I'm not. First, who is going to win in Iowa? I think it's great, 15 days after the event, we're going to find out who won. Alice, your thoughts?
I'm for Santorum. I mean, I think it throws the race open. I want this thing to continue for months going forward. And you know what? It would be better to be 1-1 than 2-0 so far.
How do you see it?
It's going to be Mitt Romney. It's Mitt Romney all the way. I think he's going to win South Carolina as well.
Well, in Carolina, but actually we were, so we'll see what happens come Saturday, right after we find out what happened in Iowa more than 2 weeks ago. The great news in all of this for you Democrats is that the focus is on the Republicans and off of President Obama. How does it feel to have all that air to breathe? You know, Lou, I have so much enjoyed being on the high road these recent days. It is, I know you might suggest it's unfamiliar territory, but I think it's wonderful. Not at all. When Angela's talking about people's divorces and Liz is remembering ex-boyfriends, and I'm concerned about foreign policy and trade deficits and that sort of thing.
Oh, my.
And I have to say, it looks very good on you, Liz Trotta. Thank you very much. Angela McGlowan, thank you very much. Ellis Henican, thank you. You're so distant for some reason. Oh, that's right. You're up there on that high road.